everyone. I'm Catherine Martin, founder of QuietTime Ministries. And every day I have the privilege of meeting alone with the one who actually created me, who made the world. His name is Jesus. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And this is my quiet time. Do you want to experience the amazing blessing of the Lord? Would you like to live out the great adventure of knowing God every day of your life? Well, if your answer is yes, then I have a great verse for you. Mary, according to Luke chapter 1, experienced an amazing promise from God that she would bear the Son of the Most High. She had heard the promise. Now, what would she do with that promise? Well, we learn from the words of Elizabeth in Luke 1:45. And blessed is she who believed that there would be a fulfillment of what had been spoken to her by the Lord. Oh, this is a verse for you and for me today. She believed that there would be a fulfillment of what had been spoken to her by the Lord. I love that phrase, a fulfillment. She didn't know how God would fulfill His promise, but she knew He would fulfill the promise He made. And really, isn't that what the Lord is asking of us? To walk by faith, not by sight, believing His promises, and that He is able to do all He says He will do. He doesn't ask us to figure out how He is going to fulfill His word. He is asking us to believe. I think about Abraham. What an example he is of this same kind of belief. God had made a promise, and Abraham believed He would fulfill that promise. Romans 4:20 said he did not waver through unbelief regarding the promise of God, but was strengthened in his faith and gave glory to God, being fully persuaded that God had the power to do what He had promised. I think this is an important point for us in understanding that we need to believe the person and power of God. We need to believe who God says He is and what God says He can and will do. What belief is not is figuring out how God is going to work together all the circumstances and fulfill His promise. In fact, He may work outside the realm of our circumstances and do something incredible that we cannot even see and that has not even entered our mind. And then, I love what we see about Mary and her belief. The result is that she was blessed. That word for blessing is makarios, and it means a person is fully satisfied in the Lord, no matter the circumstances. Mary experienced that blessing of enjoyment of God and in God and with God because she believed God would fulfill His promise. Today, dear friend, grab hold of the promises of God. The Bible is filled with countless promises from Him, written just for you. What will you do with them? I encourage you to take a lesson from Mary and also Abraham and believe that there will be a fulfillment of what God has said to you. You can never go wrong by believing God. So remember Mary in Luke 1:45. Believe all that God says and be blessed today. Oh Lord, thank you for teaching us through Mary how to believe and be blessed. Thank you for all your magnificent promises. And that is your quiet time this week. I'm Catherine Martin. This is QuietTime Ministries, and may God richly bless you as you continue on in the great adventure of knowing Him.